Well, this is interesting. I was just about to plant this Eucalyptus nophophila and I was digging the hole here. Normally I plant from plugs, but this was sent to me a while ago by a customer, kindly sent to me. And so when I was digging the hole, after around 9 inches of really good topsoil, I came across what's known as blue mud here in Clare, otherwise known as marley, and that definitely explains why this particular area gets so wet, or used to get so wet during the winter. Interestingly, since I've planted all these trees, I don't really have much of an issue with it getting wet during the winter. Has to be said, this past winter wasn't particularly wet. So just giving you a close-up of what it looks like. Not sure if the camera will actually pick that out there. I'll take a photo and inset it. But hopefully you can see there 6 inches of good topsoil, 6 to 9 inches, and then this blue mud, so a light blue. So why is this so interesting to me? Blue mud, marley isn't considered to be a particularly good growing medium. In fact, it's considered to be absolutely rotten growing medium, whether you're planting trees or any grass, any vegetation. It's basically a clay, an impervious clay, and it's nutrient deficient. So I spoke to someone a few years ago and they knew they had blue marley below their topsoil, and they'd planted willow, and they said after 2 or 3 years the willow really started to struggle. So I do have some willow here. Well, that's willow there. It's perhaps 5 meters tall after 14 years. Willow aren't a particularly tall tree. There is a bank here, and the bank was the topsoil scraped up from the field next door. So that's good soil in the bank. And the topsoil here is good as well, but I was quite surprised that only less than a foot down I was coming across this stuff. I doubt very much whether this particular patch of blue marley is isolated. In fact, I suspect it goes all the way down the bank here. And as you can see, this is a Tasmanian snow gum, and probably doesn't have its roots down too deeply yet, but very, very healthy. This is another snow gum, subspecies passiflora, and as you can see, just so healthy, really doing well. All of these are doing well. This is Archery, similar to Gunny Eye, and again, hasn't been in the ground, it's been in the ground less than a year, but just fabulously healthy. These are swamp gums, ovata, and you'd expect them to do well in boggy ground, and certainly this one right in front of us here is over 2 meters tall. These are Gunny Eye, and coming up 4 years in the ground, just over 4 years in the ground, and in fact no, just over 3 years in the ground, easily 5 meters tall. They did get a bit of wind burn this year, but they're not hampered by anything in the ground, that's for sure. And these are Nitens, and they were planted at the same time as the Gunny Eye, and they're just fabulous. Wait till you see the best one of this. This one, it's maybe 8 to 10 centimetres at breast height, but it's easily 7 meters tall. Did get a touch of wind burn, but you'll maybe just be able to make out there. Unlike the Viminalis, it's just shrugged it off so easily and growing really strongly. So I'm not going to give you an absolute definite that eucalyptus are going to grow well even in blue mud, but judging by the eucalyptus here, it's definitely worth a go. Hope that helps. Good luck.